Hey everyone, welcome back. This week, Apple has started shipping out and delivering these. It's the MagSafe Battery Pack. We're going to talk about it. It's a magnetic battery pack for the iPhone 12 lineup. It's a battery. It powers things. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. I was joking. There's more to talk about. Trust me. Just stick with me here, okay? I'm sorry. All right. So, but before we get too far into that, there's something else that I want to talk about just very briefly. If you've been following me on Twitter, you will have seen that recently I posted 2 polls, and the purpose of the polls was because I wanted to do a giveaway celebrating hitting 100 subs on my super fresh channel. The first poll asked if you would prefer either an Apple or a Google product, and Apple won by a damn near landslide. And then the second was if you would prefer the MagSafe battery that I'm going to be talking about today, or 2 AirTags. And I'm holding 2 AirTags, so I'm assuming you can guess which one won there. These did not win by much, but they did win. So I might still do the battery pack stutter, but I mean, either way, they're here. But Ryan, what are the rules, you ask? I'm glad you asked. So honestly, I want to give these to you, but you gotta let me know why. So a couple of things. You need to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to let me know in the comments what you would intend on using these for. Nothing creepy. Please, for the love of God, nothing creepy. I'll be picking a winner from the comments, so make sure it's good. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter for any future contest, giveaway announcements, any of the sort. I'm gonna be posting everything there just to give you guys a heads up. All right, now let's get back to the power thingy, shall we? A lot of confusion floated around this little piece of white plastic when Apple quietly made this available for purchase on their online store. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. The confusion involved the overall power of this thing and what it's going to be capable of doing for your particular model of iPhone 12. And we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to break it down into something fairly easy for you to understand. So first, the MagSafe battery packs a 7.62 volt, 11.13 watt hour battery inside with a milliamp hours of 1460. So if we were to compare that to, let's say, the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro, they have a 10.78 watt hour battery. The iPhone 12 Pro Max has a 14.13 watt hour battery, and the iPhone 12 mini has an 8.57 watt hour battery. So if we were to break that down as something just a little easier to understand, this thing will be able to give your iPhone 12 or 12 Pro roughly 75% of its max battery capacity. If you have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, 50%. And if you have the iPhone 12 mini, you're getting a full charge out of this thing. In order to charge this battery itself, there's 2 mechanisms you can do. So number 1, you can either plug it in through the lightning adapter at the bottom, or if this is in fact attached to your phone, you can plug the phone in using lightning and this thing will charge. Now, something to note is that if you plug in both this and the phone with lightning adapters and have the 2 connected, this thing's not going to charge any faster. It's just going to do its thing. The MagSafe battery will still work properly with a MagSafe case on the back of the iPhone. However, no other MagSafe accessories are compatible with it, meaning you can't use the battery to charge through, let's say, a MagSafe wallet, for instance. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but there you have it. Aesthetically, as mentioned, it's made out of what feels a very durable plastic, and it has a smooth finish to it, similar to that of the 2nd gen Apple Pencil. Soft rubberized grips are embedded into the back of the unit, and you have a little LED indicator beside the lightning port. My day-to-day usage with this little thing has varied in the last week of me using it. I have tried it on both an iPhone 12 and an iPhone 12 Pro Max. On the 12 Pro Max, wasn't anything too insane. Just got a couple of extra hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours out of the battery, but on an iPhone 12, and the same could be said for an iPhone 12 Pro, you'd be able to get about a half day out of this thing. It was actually really impressive. Now, just having any understanding about the fact that there's 2 cells in there, and that's what makes up the power of this battery, is that if you have an iPhone 12 mini and you're able to get a near full charge out of this thing, you are going to want to pick one of these up if you are having any amount of battery issues with the iPhone 12 mini, as I've discussed in my 12 mini video right here. The fact of the matter is that you are going to get literally twice the capacity that you would normally have without this battery, and it's going to be very crucial for you, especially if you are a power user and you own that dinky little thing. Now, something that you need to remember is that the MagSafe battery isn't a one-time fling kind of thing. It's not going to be dead when the iPhone 12 lineup goes the way of a ghost. Some have mentioned that it's overpriced for what it can do, and on the surface, yeah, you're right. But if you were to put any real thought into it, you'd realize that Apple has invested a lot of time, effort, and money into this whole MagSafe thing. So if you think that they're going to just drop this for the 12S or the 13 or whatever they call it, or even the 14 or maybe even the 15, that's pretty short-sighted on your part. What that means is that if you were to spend either the $100 US or the $130, I think it was, Canadian, on something like this, you're going to be able to use this with your future iPhones. It's not like you're going to have absolutely no purpose for this. So, again, while those individuals are correct that it's overpriced for what it does and that you can only use it with an iPhone 12 now, come September, you're not going to be right. Perfect example of this is you take a look at Lightning. Apple put a lot of time, effort, and money into developing Lightning and making it a thing, making it a huge thing. And even though it's running parallel with USB-C, which is used considerably more widely, and we've been begging for USB-C on an iPhone, for instance, Apple's sticking to their guns on this one. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off topic here. Let me know in the comments what you think of the MagSafe battery and if you intend on getting one. And in that same breath, let me know what you would do if you were the lucky subscriber to win these. Yeah? All right, that's it. We're done. What did you think? Did you like the video? If so, hit the thumbs up. And if you love this type of content, please consider subscribing so you can help me build this channel into something huge. You take care, and I'll see you in the next one.